Yeah, my son Jamiel Shaw the second. He was shot dead in the streets by an illegal alien that was released in the LA County jail without any supervision on a Saturday night. He was in jail for assault with a deadly weapon, battery on a peace officer, and he only got 8 months in the county jail. Then released him 4 months early, you know, into the community. The same day he got out, he murdered my son because what you have to understand, what they don't tell you in LA, Sheriff Baca, we had a meeting one-on-one, me and Sheriff Baca, and he told me to my face that your son was murdered because he was black. Because in the LA County jail, when the Latino gangs are released, the Mexican mafia directs them to go out into the community and commit crimes immediately, because they don't want them to be rehabilitated, or they come out and their girlfriend get them to stop, or they go to church, whatever. So they order them right back out there so they can get right back into the mix. But they order them to kill black people. So just what he was doing, he was looking for black people to kill. You know, so happened he was in my neighborhood only because he was visiting one of his friends because they didn't have any money. So he was coming to get some money. And they saw him around the corner. And if it wasn't for him going to my neighbor's house, my son would have just been narcissistic because they want to kill him around the corner. The girl wouldn't pull over. She pulled over where she thought was a good spot. That's right in front of my house. So my son was walking right down the street into his death, you know. And it's not fair. You'd be shot in the stomach. You know, the coroner said that he was laying on his back with a bullet wound in his stomach with his hands up, and he was shot through his hand into his head. They thought he was shot 3 times because his hand wound was so severe, and then the coroner realized that he was like this, on his back, you know. And then people say, well, hey, Donald Trump is the only person I see talking about that. All the Republicans that are running for office right now, they were going to bamboozle us because they want us to think that they were going to enforce the border and go after legal immigration and all that. But as soon as Mr. Trump started speaking, you see how all of them were trying to criticize him. So that means they weren't going to do nothing. You know, they promised us stuff over and over and over. The only person I could see is Mr. Trump, because even though we might be almost the same age, I'm 54 years old, and he looks like he's about the same. You know, you know, but you know, but what I wanted to say was that when you get to a certain, of course, I lost my train of thought when I said that, you know, but you know what I'm trying to say though, basically, is that Mr. Trump is almost like he's like the father image, you know, he's like the father. Everybody wished that was their dad. You know, I'm sure his kids probably thinking, man, I'm glad that's my dad. You know, he's a fighter. You know, he knows how to make money. He knows how to take care of business. And you have to trust people like that. That's why when he came, you know, when we met, so to speak, when I saw him on the day that he decided he didn't run for president, and he said what he said, to me, he was being nice, because I would have said they're murderers, because my son was murdered. So what he said really was going easy, you know. But he's like the father figure. He's like the man that everybody would like to be, you know. And you have to understand that if someone's willing to take a chance what he's doing and what he's losing, you have to back them. You have to trust him that he can do everything. You don't have to support everything that he's doing, but you have to see that what he's doing is for love. He doesn't need anything that he's doing. He's already made it. You know, he must have a love of America. That's how I see it. I have friends, or of course I'm a black man, I have a lot of liberal friends. You know, everybody, the white man putting me down kind of stuff. They're all excited. I have friends calling me, man, did you hear what Trump said? Yeah, you know, I heard. You know, I said, I haven't voted forever. I'm gonna vote. Black people in the neighborhood want to vote for Trump because they see hope. They see change. They know it's coming. You know, you can tell by the atmosphere. Either way it goes, it's gonna be change. The Republicans are going to have to change if they want to beat him, you know, and which I hope they don't, but they have to adapt. The Democrats have to adapt. He has the momentum, he has the power, and we know he can do it. And me and my community, I trust him, you know, I trust him a lot. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.